So Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 1, 6 wins in the last 7. We're back in the mud, Brandon. And guess what? We won a trophy today. Yes. Lift that trophy up high. Come on. 11 trophies, 11 cup finals. And we've got a 2-week break before the next cup final against Palace. He's setting records, bruv. 11 cup finals he's entered this season. Unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah, it's mad. And listen, you got to do the job, mate. No wonder they celebrated like we won a cup final. What did you make of that cup final victory, Brandon?
11 cup. Oh yeah, I've just revealed Terry's brother now.
Yeah, you look like you've only got that hair transplant, bro.
Yeah, man, lost a bet, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, I thought we did okay. I thought our level of performance wasn't that great today. I think in the first half we controlled the game pretty well, but Aston Villa didn't really offer too much, to be honest with you. But I put that down to the fact that, we did expand a lot of energy playing Liverpool on Wednesday. So with 3 days, just 3 days to recover from that.
The fixture congestion.
Yeah. The massive fixture congestion, even though we play 2 games in 40 days. But yeah. So yeah,
against Arsenal, it's a conspiracy.
I don't think our level of performance was that great today, but we got the job done. And if we're going to get in the top 4, then you have to ground out results, and that's what we did today. It was never going to be an easy game against Aston Villa. They're a quality side. They've got some quality footballers.
We made them look poor today, man. We made them look really poor today at times. Like, listen, they didn't really. That was probably the worst I've seen them play. Yeah, and I haven't watched all their games, but that's the worst I've seen them, and I've watched maybe 10 of their games this season. Yeah, but that was because we worked hard off the ball. Yeah, and with the ball, I thought we were shocking at times, man. Like so sloppy at times, like just last pass or getting in each other's way. But what did you make of Odegaard and Partey? Because they've been really good the last few weeks. What did you make of them today?
I thought Partey was pretty good today. Again, I thought he controlled the midfield very well. He looks like a different player altogether since the red card, to be honest with you. He started playing like the Thomas Partey of Atletico Madrid, controlling midfield, very athletic, picking up the pieces when we're under a bit of pressure and stuff like that. Odegaard, he was a bit part today. I didn't think he was that great today, and that's like majority of the players, to be honest with you. I thought a lot of the players, to be honest with you, they looked a little bit leggy.
A little bit with the handbrake on?
I wouldn't say with the handbrake on. I'd say more leggy, more, not a lot of energy. Not a lot of energy. And it could be down to the fact that, we only played Liverpool on Wednesday. In order to even compete with Liverpool on the pitch, you have to expand a lot of energy. And that's the reason I'd give that. And, he didn't really throw out the changes. I was expecting Arteta to change it up a little bit today and use his squad. But he only made changes for the 2 players that we needed to, make changes, with Martinelli being ill and Ramsdale being out. I was quite surprised, to be fair, that Bukayo Saka played as long as what he did, considering the challenge that, was put on him by Tyrone Mings. But look, we got the result. Now we've got to continue that. And I think top 4 is done. I think
we're getting top 4.
And the reason I say that is because Manchester United have got better quality than us. There's no doubt in that. And Tottenham are just Tottenham. But I think what we can credit the manager with is I think he's built a good foundation at Arsenal. The culture and the mentality around the players seem to be right. We're not seeing capitulation FC like we used to in years gone by. We are grinding out results. We are defending as a unit and attacking as a unit as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was the greatest game today, but it's a results-based business, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I personally, I still don't think Arteta is the man to bring Arsenal to the pinnacle. And you and we both want Arsenal to eventually get to the pinnacle again. You know, winning league titles, competing again for the biggest honours in the game. But what I will say is he has set a good foundation for a better manager to come in and maybe push us that extra step further. And for me, you know, I'll cheer every Arsenal win. Of course I will, because I'm an Arsenal fan. But top four is not the be all and end all. At the end of the day, it's the only thing that we've got to play for this season. So we've got to try and make a push for that. And I believe personally, if we don't invest right in the summer, because there is massive improvements that need to be in this squad.
Well, let me stop you there. Because listen, top four isn't the be all and end all, but so unfortunately, to the majority of our fan base, it is. Yeah, hence why they're saying about 11 cup finals and this and that. Yeah, 11 cup finals to finish third loser. Yeah, we're currently 16 points behind Man City, right? And people always sit there and say, yeah, but Klopp and Pep wouldn't win the title with this squad. Klopp and Pep wouldn't have got this squad. Yeah, they would have invested in players for now. Yeah, and people always come out with it's a young squad, it's a young manager. It's a young squad and manager by design and by default because we chose to do that. Yeah, other teams choose to go and do the now, right? And we've seen a striker today, yeah, and on Wednesday and all season that has bagged 6 goals in all competitions, right? But he's got work rate. I do not care if he has work rate. The guy is rubbish, bro. So other than striker, because I think it's clear that we need a striker, and if we had a striker today, we probably would have won 2 or 3-0. But other than striker, where do you think we need to strengthen?
There's a few positions. Right back's definitely one of them. I think midfield as well. We definitely need an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. I think he's done okay recently, but I still 100% believe we need better than him. We definitely need a striker. You could argue we could probably do with another centre-back as well, but with Saliba hopefully coming back from his loan spell, maybe he will sort of fill the void that we need there. But I think if we was to get Champions League football this season, you definitely need a bigger squad than what we've got, because our squad is very small. We see that, you know, when there's a couple of players out, that there's not really that much that you can bring in. I mean, you know, Pepe coming on for Saka, you would say, yeah, you know, that's quality for quality. But then other positions, you know, Nketiah coming on for Lacazette. As poor as we think Lacazette is, Eddie Nketiah is even worse. So it's all about making sure that we've got a big enough squad filled with quality as well to compete on all fronts. And we don't have that at the moment. And I definitely think there's at least 4 or 5 players that need to be brought in the summer in order for us to even think about competing on all fronts. And that's what I would say.
What type of quality do you think we're going to buy? Because if we get Champions League, everyone's pinning their hopes on us getting Champions League. That means we can get the elite players, Brandon. So what elite players are we going to attract?
We're not getting elite players. That's the whole point of it being a youth project, is it not? That's what I would say to the Arsenal fans that say that. You know, I think if Arsenal fans are thinking that we're going to go out and spend, I don't know, £100 million on Haaland or something stupid like that, it ain't happening. We're not buying players for now. We're buying We'll probably go and invest in a couple of players that are a little bit better than the players that we have now in terms of their quality, but they won't be top level players, because that's not what this youth project.
If we're not shopping in the top tier, we ain't going to get top tier results then, right?
No, 100%. 100%. That's why I sit here right now and I say, look, top 4, if he gets it, brilliant. But I believe next season he'll struggle, because Man United will invest, Newcastle will invest. You know, you've got the likes of Chelsea, Everton, even Wolves that are coming up, Aston Villa. You know, it's going to be even more of a difficult league next season. So he'll struggle, in my opinion. A lot of Arsenal fans don't see that right now, because we've been out of the Champions League for, 5 years? So to them, it's like, well, you know, he's done a great job to get us back in the Champions League. And I won't deny that he's done an okay job, bearing in mind the fact that, you know, Manchester United have been so poor this season. Nobody Nobody expected them to be that poor. So I would say, yes, top 4 is good for our season this season, but it's all about next season and the season after that. Can we now push on and compete properly? None of this third loser bullshit, 1 game a week and we're out of every competition in December. Yeah, it's got to be compete on all fronts. But I'll give him credit where the credit is due, and that is, I think at the moment he's built a decent enough foundation. I mean, I would say a lot of times when you've got a young squad like what we have, you find a lot of inconsistencies. And recently, we've managed to put 4-5 game winning runs together, you know, and we lost against Liverpool in the week, but we've won again today. And I think that comes from the mentality and the culture that he's probably installed within these players, and also their attitude as well. Because I don't think they're top level players, personally, you know?
No, they're not.
They're not.
Fact. But listen, appreciate you coming on as always, man. Always mad love. Celebrate the trophy win. Come on, we won the trophy today, man. 2-week break before the next trophy against Palace. And listen, mad love as always. Arteta out.